It's great to see so many friendly faces. Dad would have been very touched. He loved all those early piano pieces like the Chopin you've just heard. I think because they had a mathematical structure he could relate to. He actually wrote a book called Algebraic Structures. I still don't know what those are. I'm sure you know what they are. Mr. Rook, my old maths teacher, he worked with Dad on the South Notts School's maths project. Is that right? Great to see you. But we're not here to talk about maths, are we? Much as we'd all love to. We're here to celebrate Dad, and he came to most of the plays I was in, but he liked the Shakespeare's the best. I think because they had singing in them. He loved singing. In fact, he was still going to choir right up until his accident. So thanks for taking him, Malcolm. Much appreciated. Well, I'm not going to sing for you today. You'll be disappointed to hear. But I am going to read or do you a bit of Shakespeare. I hope you like it, Dad. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts, his act being 7 ages. At first the infant mewling and puking in his mother's arms. His act being 7 ages. At first the infant mewling and puking in his mother's arms. I'm so sorry. At first the infant, mewling and puking in his mother's arms. I'm really sorry. I don't think I can do this. It's all right. It's all right. Nobody minds. Nobody minds. Just go back to the beginning. Right back to the beginning. Where it all began. Oh, look at you. My miracle baby. Yes, you are. A miracle of the highest order. It's all a bit overwhelming, isn't it? All this hustle and bustle, all this chatter. Welcome to the world, my angel. Welcome to the world. May I hold him now, please, Dorothy? Be careful, Alan. Hold the head steady. Steady, steady, but softly. That's good. Oh, he's so tiny, Dorothy. Face is a bit scrunched up. Oh, he's nice and warm, though. He's been sick, Dorothy. There's gunk all over him. Take him back now, please. Oh, windy burps. Better out than in. Come on. Come on, my wonder boy. One small step for Mummy. One giant leap for Daddy. Come on, sir, you can do it. Knees bent. Best foot forward. Look, Alan. He's walking. He's finally walking. Come to Daddy. No, not to Mummy. To Daddy. That's right. Look, Dorothy. He's running. He's practically running. Look. I knew you could do it, Tony. I knew you could do it. He's my little force of nature. Out in the fields. I love the rain. Up the hill. One last push. Down again. What a feeling! Into the changing room. Muddy boots off. Here's my kit, Mum. Be quiet upstairs. Your Dad's working. It's okay. I won't disturb him. I love hot baths. Hiding under the water. Replay my races. I'm last with 100 yards to go. Run for your life. Arms everywhere, head all over the shop, legs akimbo. First, with a few strides to spare. What a feeling! Ow, Dad, what was that for? Mud everywhere. Mum, what did I say to you? You said be quiet upstairs and don't leave a mess. You didn't say that. Oh, Dad, don't answer back. It wasn't the cough. It was not knowing when it was coming. That's why I ran everywhere. I was known for it. There goes Runabane. Look at him go. He's running. Oh, he's fainted. Running, fainted, running, fainted. It happened all the time. But when I came round, I didn't know where I was. It freaked me out. Mum? Mum? Can you get me a fruit juice, please, Tony? They're in the fridge. I've nearly finished. Thank God. Oh no, Tony, not pineapple juice. It's too acidic. Sorry, Mum. Nice leotard. Does it make me look fat? Not especially. You say the kindest things. I'm off to footy now, Mum. Don't bring any muddy boots home. I'll clean them in the shower. No, you won't. I meant the shower in the ground. That's better. Kiss before you go. Or do I have to? I'll make you toad in the hole when you get back. Score for Bobby Charlton. Bye, Mum. Paul. Shall I show you my new skills? George, you'd best eat your heart out. Are you ready? Ready for my in-swinger? Laces right through it. Supper's on the table. But I'm in the middle of a match, Dad. And it's tea, not supper. And everyone has it early so they can play the whole game. I work till 7, you know that. You're in your bedroom all day. That's my work, Tony. Maths research. Hey, can we have our ball back, sir? 5 minutes. Don't be late. I like your forest kit, Paul. Thanks, mate. What kit's yours? Is that a rugby shirt? I think so. Didn't you want a footy one? My mum and dad don't know about shirts. Is your mum a communist? No, why? She's making trouble outside our shop. Oh, she wouldn't do that. She's a teacher. No, she's not. She's a communist, my dad says. Driving a loudspeaker up and down our street. Vote Labour. Vote for Mrs. Bell. Why is she posh? Oh, she's not posh. She's from Bolton. She changed her voice when she got discriminated. Well, she's discriminating my dad. So he's not taking to matches no more. Find another lift or go in your commie-mobile. I didn't play much after that. I saved up for a pair of drumsticks. I wanted to be Keith Moon, meaty, beefy, big and bouncy on full volume. Headphones, Dad, don't panic. I'm a boy, but my mother won't admit it. I'm a boy, and if I say I am, I get it. Hi, Dad. Santa came last night. Oh, wow! Thank you, Dad! It's Premier, the best make. No more marks on the coffee table, now you've a proper one to bash. Where are the cymbals? You asked for a drum, Tony. You got me one drum. It cost £40. You can get a full kit, second hand for that. I can't do nothing with one drum. Anything, Tony, anything. Never use a double negative. Sorry, Mum, I can't do anything with one drum. Why don't you practice? That'll do the trick. What trick, Dad? Magic a pair of tom-toms? I did my best. I can't do any more than that. Nor should you, Alan. Get dressed, Tony. I won't have you ruining Christmas. What can I give him, poor as I am? If I were a shepherd, I would bring a lamb. If I were a wise man, I would do my part. But what can I bring him? Bring my heart. Wonderful, darling. You should sing at Lincoln Cathedral. I've sung at Southwell Minster. Why don't you sing My little wooden hut for all of us. I love that one. Do I have to? Oh, darling, it was so funny last time. There you were, naked from top to toe except for your grass skirt. Sung your little heart out. Finished with that hula hula dance. Huge applause. Then loud as can be, so I couldn't possibly miss it. One of the mothers says to me, I haven't seen that pretty girl in the grass skirt before, is she new? No, I couldn't resist. And no, I said, no, that pretty girl is not new. That pretty girl is my son. And yes, I suppose he is pretty. She went red as a beetroot. Oh, I'm so sorry, Mrs. Bell. It was the grass skirt what threw me. I was so proud. What's the matter, darling? I wish you wouldn't tell that story. Oh, well, sing us something else then. What about Lord of the Dance? No one wants to hear that. I want to hear it. I'm sure the headmaster wants to hear it. That's right, Belle. Brighten our morning assembly. Hurry up, darling. Everyone's waiting. Chop, chop. We haven't got all day. Don't let me down, darling. I danced in the morning when the world begun. I danced on the moon and the stars and the sun. I came down from heaven and I danced on the earth. At Bethlehem I had my pufter. Wherever you may be, I am... Louder, Bell, I can't hear you. And I'll lead you all wherever... Why are you singing in school assembly? Why are you so posh, Belly? I danced on the Sabbath and I cured the lame. The whole... Why are you wearing a waistcoat, Belly? And what's with that tie, Belly? And they hung me on high and left me there on the cross to pufter. Can I stop, please? Can I stop, please, headmaster? Can I stop? I need the toilet. Mum! Nightmare! Your sheets are soaking. Have I done it again? Deep breaths. I'll fetch you a cold flannel. Don't go, Mum, I'm scared. You're shaking. Mum, I pinched a packet of refreshers from poor Meek's dad's shop. Are you cross? Give me those pyjamas. No, but Mum, I feel really bad. Don't worry so much. But do you forgive me? Take off those pyjamas. They're soaking. I can't sleep until you forgive me. Yes, I forgive you. Now give me those pyjamas. I have an exposition of sleep come upon me. Sit up. I need to change your sheets. There is begone, be always away. Sing me to sleep, Mum. I can't. I've got school in the morning. On a tree by a river, all done, all tucked in. Don't go, Mum, I'm scared. Mum, come back. Mum, come back. Oh, Puffball wants his mummy, little twat. She's not here, you div. You're on Cub Camp, Ashby de la Zouche. Midnight feast, remember, you fell asleep eating a cream egg. Look, he shat himself, the dirty bastard. You deserve a smack on your little brown body. Mummy, look what I've done. I saw him in your pyjamas. Smelly belly shat himself. Smelly belly shat himself. No, it's chocolate. I fell asleep on a cream egg. It's just chocolate. No, it's not, it's shit. Bye-bye, shitty pants. Fuck off, back to your mummy. Vote Labour and shit yourself. Vote Labour and shit yourself. And then the whining schoolboy with his satchel and shining morning face, creeping like snail unwillingly to school. I'm sick of it. Sorry, Mum. No, not you. Men. I'm sick of being passed over for some underqualified yes man. It's sexist and it's killing me. I'm a researcher, the same as your father. Now I can't get a job in a sodding comprehensive. You've got a job, Mum. Full-time, I can't stay part-time, Tony. I'll go crazy. You can't go full-time while Dad's away in Australia. I am a linguist. I am not a housewife. I shouldn't have to put my career on hold while your father takes a promotion the other side of the bloody world. I'm 44, for God's sake. I'm younger than Jermaine Greer. She's 39, I think. Don't interrupt. I won a scholarship to Cambridge from Bolton. I am brighter than the lot of them. An equal marriage, that's what your father agreed. I'm glad it's just me and you, Mum. You don't hit me. Your father doesn't hit you. Stop defending him, Mum. You are not as feminist as you think. Don't be a smart aleck, Tony. I'm not a smart Tony Alec. That's not funny. I can't cope, Tony. Do you understand? I can't cope. You wear me out. You really do. You wear me out. I found her on the bathroom floor, shaking. Mum? She didn't say anything. And then an ambulance came and took her to Mapley Psychiatric Unit. Read me something funny. I can show you my bottom. No, thank you. No, it's a character from Midsummer Night's Dream. Shall I show you a bit? If you like. Asleep, my love. What dead, my dove? Pyramus arise. Speak, speak. Quite dumb. Dead, dead. A tomb must cover thy sweet eyes. These lily lips, these cherry nose, these yellow cowslip cheeks are gone, are gone. What did you think, Mum? Did you like it? Your voice was too high. I was playing a girl. You should wear that grass skirt. You don't get it, Mum. In Shakespeare's time, boys played all the parts, girls as well. I prefer you as a girl. You don't suit macho men. Thanks. It's Grandma looking after you. She can't cook. Your father will be home soon. He can't cook. I'll make you toad in the hole when I'm better. Well, when's that, Mum? Soon. Well, hurry up and get better before Dad comes back. What are those? Boots, Dad. I know they're boots, I'm not stupid. Dr. Martens. You can't wear those to school, great big violent things. Why not? You can wear them at home. Well, what is the point in that? School is for learning, it's not a fashion show. Oh, here we go. I beg your pardon. Nothing. No, what did you say? Alan, calm down. Don't interfere, Dorothy. She wasn't. What? Leave it, Alan. Will you keep out of it, Dorothy? Don't get at Mum, Dad. I beg your pardon. Don't get at Mum. It is not her fault. No, it's your bloody fault. Alan, it's fine. Let's just drop it. Yeah, Alan, we're fine. At least we were till you came back. You should have stayed in Australia. We don't want you here. You ruin everything. I beg your pardon, Alan. Shut up, Dorothy. No, I won't shut up. He's my son. Our son. Dorothy, our son. Why do you always make it so impossible? I wish he'd never come back. We were fine without him. I wasn't. I was lonely. And I got ill. The world doesn't revolve around you, Tony. The sooner you realise that, the better. I don't get it, Mum. Every night you have a row. Then you slam the front door, walk down the street for, 5 minutes, And then you come back again, disappear into Dad's bedroom like it never happened. Shh, Alan, Alan, he's in the next room. I can't help it, Dorothy. You shouldn't be so attractive. I've missed you. I'm sorry I lost my temper. Was I too soft on him? Oh, he was on that pathway way before I left. He's unpleasant. Gets under my skin. Oh, Alan, he's bouncing that bloody ball again. Stop that, Tony. I need you to help with the supper. I can't, Dad. O-levels tomorrow. Revising. Why didn't you do that earlier, instead of bouncing that bloody ball? Why don't you make the supper instead of picking on me? I'm not here to argue, and I'm not here to be your skivvy. You always make me do it when it's your day, and I only do it because you can't cook, because you're crap, and cheese on toast doesn't count, and I don't want fucking cheese on toast on the night before my exam. Hey, Dad, put that down, that's my revision file. You're ripping the papers. Don't you dare throw that against the wall, you fucking moron! I'm so sorry, Dad. Dad, I didn't mean to. I got stressed. I'm sorry. It's just a bruise. Nothing a bit of TCP won't fix. I should have revised earlier. It's done now. Let's talk about something else. Well, what? How are rehearsals going? Fine. I love the Mikado. I played Nanky Poo at Cambridge for the Congregation Society. Coco's the fun part though, Nanky Poo's the boring part, the mathematician's part. Why don't you sing me a bit? I'm not in the mood, Dad. It's all right, we could sing it together, a duet. Jolly good, yes? I'll start. On a tree by a river, a little tomtit sang willow, tit willow, tit willow. Your turn. So I said to him, Dicky bird, why do you sit singing willow, tit willow, tit willow? Is it weakness of intellect, birdie, I cried, or a rather tough worm in your little inside? With a shake of his poor little head, he replied, Tony, oh willow, tit willow, tit willow. That's marvellous. He slapped at his chest as he sat on that bough, singing willow, tit willow, tit willow. And a cold perspiration bespangled his brow, singing willow, tit willow, tit willow. He sobbed and he sighed and a gurgle he gave as he plunged himself into the billowy wave, and an echo arose from I'm so sorry, Terry, I can't remember it. It's Suicide's grave, Dad. Oh, yes. And an echo arose from the suicide's grave. You finish it, Tony. It's okay, Dad. Early night. Exams tomorrow. Mum tells me you're dating a girl from the show, Yum Yum, is that right? Her name's Kate. Well, is it serious? I don't know. We're worried about you. We think it's too soon. I'm 16! Well, you've struggled this year academically, haven't you? A-levels are tough. Best to start with a clean slate, don't you think? Don't want you getting stressed. You think I should break up with her? Well, you can stay friends, just don't get attached. There's plenty of time to find the right one. Well, what if she is the right one? You're too young to know that. I'll think about it. That's all I'm asking. Dad, what? Will I be okay tomorrow in my exams? Like you said, I'm not academic. You'll do your best, that's all that matters. I did my best. I scraped 5 O-levels and I broke up with Kate. She didn't take that well. Neither did I. But then she met someone at uni. They married. Still together. They've got 2 grown-up kids. All's well that ends well. And then the lover, sighing like furnace, with a woeful ballad made to his mistress' eyebrow. Is this Greek tragedy? No, it's the MA devising workshop. Join in if you like. No, it's okay. I'm on the BA acting course. Oh, wait. We could do with another actor, especially a male one. Mandy, fetch him a blindfold. I'm sorry I didn't catch your name. Tony. Robert Chaitanya Osborne. Just let Mandy tie your blindfold, that's right. And team, I'd like you to form a tight circle around our newcomer. Tony, I want you to imagine you're a feather floating on the breeze. That's right. Just go where your body takes you. Fantastic. Now everybody, massage Tony's shoulders. And now his back. And now his chest. His belly, his buttocks, his thighs, his calves, his whole body. Tony, allow your muscles to relax. They should feel like water. Give in to the touch. Fantastic. And now, everybody, release your hands from Tony's body. Mandy, untie his blindfold. And how was that, Tony? Amazing. Lady Chatterley is the obvious choice for our Laurentian sexual politics project, but I want us to be more radical. So I've chosen this little gem, The Horse Dealer's Daughter. Now, this is a story, it's not a play yet, but if we use the sensuality of Lawrence's prose to emotionally commit to our characters, I think we're on the right track. Let's start from the point of crisis, page 17. Now, Jack the doctor has just rescued Mabel, the spinster, from taking her own life. Now, Tony, I'd like you to play Jack the doctor, and Mandy, could you play Mabel? You want me to play a spinster, Robert? That's right. Point of crisis, off you go. Who undressed me? I did, to bring you round. Do you love me, then? She put her arms around his legs, pressing her breasts against his knees, clutching him with convulsive certainty. You love me. I know you love me, I know. She was passionately kissing his knees through the wet clothing, indiscriminately kissing his legs. Oh, you've got to be bolder, Mandy. Convulse. I need to see you convulse. I can't find his knees, Robert. How am I meant to press my breasts against them at the same time as kissing them? You're being too literal. Her father's just died. She's tried to drown herself. She's naked underneath her blanket. It's primal. Going to the toilet. I think you've upset her. It's all part of the process. This feels better. More authentic. She's practically naked, Robert. Keep going, Tony. He looked down at her tangled wet hair, put his hand on a wild bare animal's shoulders. He was amazed, bewildered, afraid. It's hard to do all 3 of those at once. Shall I pick one? Stay in the moment, Tony. He had a horror of yielding to her, yet something in him ached. With an inward groan, he gave way. Inwards, Tony. There's no need to make a noise. I'm sorry. He bent forward and kissed her on the mouth, and as he kissed her, his heart strained in his breast. Do you love me, Jack? Yes. I feel awful. I feel I'm horrible to you. No, I want you. I want you. Good, cut. Very good, very good. I felt we had chemistry, Tony, did you? Yeah, chemistry, yeah. I'll wait by the car, darling. That was fantastic, wasn't it? I've never done anything like that before. It puts you on the spot, doesn't it? It's intense, Tony. I like it. Intense, yeah. Can I ask you a personal question, Mandy? Are you and Robert seeing each other? We're married. I thought you knew. We met at Kingston. I'm a mature student. You've had a lot to take in, haven't you? Would you like a lift? You can come back for food if you like. It's okay, I've got my bike. Oh, we can put that in the car. I think I need some air. Come here. She kissed me. For a long time. I liked it. Robert was watching. I'm sorry, I can't do this, you're married. It's okay, we're liberated. I know, but I'm not. I don't feel comfortable. It's not you, it's me. I really like you, but I can't relax. Not with Robert watching. And then the lover. No, that's not right. And Robert, why aren't you angry with me? On the contrary, Tony, I'm very excited. Oh, I need to stop. Sorry, please, stop. Can you stop? Stop! Mom, tell them. Mom, tell him I need to stop! Mom! It's all right. Nobody minds. Just calm down, Tony, and don't worry so much. Thanks, Mum. I'm confused. I don't know where we are. Well, we've just watched your final play for your graduation. And now we are back at our family cottage. And now we're having a family supper. Would you like a sausage? Yes, please, Dorothy. Not you, Alan. I'm serving Tony first. Was that the full script or an abridged version? Devised, Dad, did you like it? Of course you did, darling. Gravy. Who was the boy playing Oedipus? I'll keep an eye out for him. Oh, Freudian slip. Tony. I'm sorry, Dorothy, you've lost me. She said, eye out, Dad. Oedipus blinds himself, remember. Oh yes, very good. Pass the broccoli, please. Tony, I was hoping to see more of you. What was your part? I was a shepherd. Delivers the fatal blow. I didn't see you kill anybody. Well, that's a metaphor, Dad. Who was the girl playing the mother? And the wife, Alan. She played two parts. Were you asleep? Of course I wasn't. Dad, Jocasta is his wife and his mother. It's the whole point. That's why he blinds himself. He's ashamed. Yes, I know the plot, Tony, thank you. Well, we weren't ashamed, were we, Alan? We're very proud. Yes, I mixed Ted Hughes with the original. There were nerve ends and flesh strings teeming down his cheeks, not while we're eating. He stabbed his fingers deep into his eye sockets, so visceral. Don't encourage him, Dorothy. It's literature, darling. Time and a place. If I want to discuss Ted Hughes with my son, Alan, I will. I don't need your permission. I'll clear the plates. Sit down, Alan, we haven't finished. I have. Oh, Tony, your father's finished. So damn the rest of us. Will you calm down, Dorothy? No, I won't calm down, Alan. Do as you bloody well like. My son and I shall continue our discussion, won't we, darling? And if literature's over your head, Alan, then so be it. Oh. Go to bed, Alan. Tony, don't start. But he hit you, Mum. He's under a lot of strain at work. You know, he struggles with people sometimes. I know he gets stressed and takes it out on you. He can be very kind. Well, I've never seen it. He spent hours with you on your maths homework. Well, a fat lot of good that did. Well, that wasn't his fault, was it? I have never been comfortable at home, Mum. That is his fault. Help me clear the table. Oh, nothing ever gets resolved, does it, Mum? Salt and pepper. Does it, Mum? Does it? Sit down, Tony. I am clearing the table. Sit down, Tony. I need you to listen. Thank you. Do you remember Grandma? Which one? My mother. From Bolton. What, the one that were in the carriage that was paralysed? Well, she wasn't always like that. She was fit as a fiddle until she had her fall while she was pregnant with me. She never forgave me. Well, she was always nice to me. Well, she was an absolute coward to me. Knocked all the confidence out of me. Until I met your father. You're always confident. Well, I must be a good actor then, or your father helped. He's a good man, Tony. He just struggles with people sometimes, like we all do. I struggle with acting. I don't know if I'm any good. Well, that's why you're going to drama school, to get better. No, but in sport, if I try hard, I know I'll score a goal. If I try hard in acting, they say I'm tense. Well, you did look a bit self-conscious up there. I had 6 lines. I couldn't take my eyes off Oedipus. I may as well give up. As long as you enjoy it, that's the main thing. No, Mum, I have to be good! I wish your voice hadn't broken. What? You were a wonderful treble. And I'll be a wonderful actor, Mum. After drama school. You won't take your eyes off me. And then the soldier, jealous in honour, sudden and quick in quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation even in a cannon's mouth. Smells, colours, tastes can trigger memories from our past. Stanislavski calls this emotion memory. I want you to imagine a plant from your childhood. I'll call that a colour, red, blue, green, etc. And I want you to let that colour inform your imagination. Who wants to start? I will, I'm good at improv. Let us be the judge of that, Tony. Okay, green. A shrub outside our front door. I'm throwing a tennis ball up on the roof. I catch it and fall back on the shrub. Dad says, hey, watch my shrub. Brown. I'm throwing a wooden ball up there now from the Skittle set that Grandpa made for me. Cousin Hugh wants to go. He misses the roof, breaks the window. I say, don't worry, I'll take the blame. Blue. Dad, I broke the window, sorry. No more pocket money till it's paid for. But it's stained glass, that'll take me years. Yellow. It's summer. I'm mowing the front lawn. Dad's trimming the hedge. It's loud, the noise of the strimmer. Kate comes through the gates. The noise stops. Sorry, Dad, I mowed over your cable. Idiot. Red. Dad, can I borrow your bike? Because I need to take Kate back. Well, what's wrong with yours? It's got a puncture. Well, mend it. No, but can I just borrow yours? Mend your puncture first. But she's going now, then walk. She's on a bike, then run. I'm running to catch up, knackered. Black. Why are you so angry, Dad? Why are you angry at me? Why? It's not my fault, though, is it? It's not my fault that your brother died. It's not my fault he killed himself. White. I said white. I know, I just need to stop because that last bit I made it up because his brother died in an accident with a gun at Cambridge. That's what Dad said. Mm. But he didn't, did he, Dad? Your brother didn't die in an accident. He shot himself. Your brother shot himself, didn't he? Yes. Why did you lie? Well, that they didn't want anyone to know. Who? Grandma and Grandpa. Why? They were ashamed, blamed themselves, couldn't see he was unhappy. Well, was he unhappy? He must have been. Well, you were there! You and Mum at Cambridge when he shot himself! Why didn't you help him? I know this sounds odd, but we didn't know him very well. Kept to himself. We weren't good at showing our feelings, Eric and Well, are you going to tell them, Dad, Grandma and Grandpa, that I know the truth? Because if you don't, I will. Leave it with me, please. We're here to celebrate the diamond wedding anniversary of Evie and Ablett. 60 years, quite an achievement. I think that deserves a toast, don't you? To Evie and Ablett. They married in 1924, and then Evie gave up her work as a maid to bring up the children, while Ablett continued as inspector for the Admiralty. Kept on his carpentry shed, making cots for the boys, myself and Eric, who both attended Maidstone Grammar, where Eric won a scholarship to Cambridge. And I followed 2 years later the mathematician twins together again, Evie and Ablett, justly proud of their two boys. The first in the family to go to university. And then, in his final year, Eric shot himself. A difficult time for them both, especially the manner of his death. Grandpa was dry vomiting, like he had a fishbone stuck in his throat. I thought it would never stop. It didn't really ever stop. That day triggered something, a psychosis that stayed with him to the end. And then the justice, full of wise saws and modern instances, and so he plays his part. Mum, are you ready? Row B, seat 12, stalls. Don't forget your ticket. Oh, it's a big audience. Aren't you nervous? I would be. Jelly legs. Good luck. Oh, no, sorry. Bad luck. What is it you say? That's right, break a leg. I hope you don't. That stage is very steep. Hurry up, Mum. It's about to start. Two faults, Madonna, that drink and good counsel will amend. Forgive the dry fool drink, there is a fool not dry. Bid the dishonest man mend himself, if he mend he's no longer dishonest. If he cannot, let the botcher mend him. Anything that's mended is but patched. Virtue that transgresses is but patched with sin. Sin that amends is but patched with virtue. If that this simple syllogism will serve, so if it will not, what remedy? As there is no true cuckold but calamity, so beauty's a flower. The lady bad take away the fool, therefore I say again, take her away! What did you think, Mum? Did you like it? I couldn't take my eyes off you. Reminded me of Grandpa. I told you I'd be as good as Oedipus. He's in films now. He's doing very well. As are you. lead role in the West End. Not bad for a lad from Nottingham. I thought you were more Bolton, like Grandpa. Well, that's what I was going for, Mum. You know, make him more northern. What says Quinapolus? Well, I liked it. Shall we go for some food? I'd rather sit here for a bit. I haven't seen you for ages. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mum. I've been really busy. Well, that's good, isn't it, in your line of work? Well, truth be told, not that busy. Acting's not really a full-time job, and when it is, it's just the evenings. Well, that sounds perfect. I should have seen you more often, but I never knew what mood Dad would be in. Well, he's calmed down a lot lately. I do miss you, though. Do you, Mum? Miss me? Tell me, Mum, when I get home, the birds won't tell the boat alone. Stole my hair, stole my comb, but that's alright till I get home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is courting 1, 2, 3. Please won't you tell me who is she? Aye, yakety, 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 aye, yakety, yakety, yay. Aye, yakety, 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 aye, yakety, yakety, yay. Wind and the rain and the hail blow high and the snow come tumbling from the sky. She's as nice as apple pie, get her on that by and by. When she gets a lad of her own, won't tell him all when she gets home. Let them all come as they will, it's Albert Morley, she knows still. Aye, yakety, 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 aye, yakety, yakety, yay. Aye, yakety, 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 aye, yakety, yakety, yay. Aye, yakety, 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 aye, yakety, yakety, yay. Aye, yakety, Tony, put that violin down, please, and stop, please stop, please stop. I thought you liked it. I do, only not right now. Sorry, Mum. I don't be, Tony. It's not your fault. I need to tell you something. Your father and I, you're splitting up. No, nothing like that. Your father and I went to Turkey last summer. Alan had a conference, so I thought we would make a holiday of it, only I had to come home early. I wasn't feeling well, stomach pains. You're better now though, Mum, aren't you? No, Tony, I'm worse. Well, how much worse? Bowel cancer, stage 4. Wait, is that bad? How bad? I've got about 6 weeks. For what? Left. 6 weeks left. Why didn't you tell me earlier? I didn't want to upset your performance. Oh, I'm so glad I saw this, Tony. I'm proud. I'm so pleased you're doing what you love. Come away, death, and in sad Cyprus let me be laid. Fly away, breath. I am slain by a fair, cruel maid. 1,000 sighs to save, lay me away. Sad true lover, never find my grave to weep there. Mom, wait, Mom, Dad, am I too late? Oh shit, why didn't you tell me? Yes, I knew she was ill, I didn't know she was that ill. I'm in the cafe downstairs. Dorothy's through there. Hi, Mum. I'm sorry I'm late. I should have come earlier, but I didn't know. I didn't want to upset rehearsals, let anyone down, so I should. It's my fault. I should have come early. Sorry. I'm playing a girl, by the way. Do you remember when I did that Midsummer Night's Dream for you in Mapley? You said my voice was too high. You said I wasn't macho enough. You liked Feste though, didn't you? Said I remind you of Grandpa. What says Quinnapolis? It's a lovely hospital. It's modern. It's better than Mapley. Nice curtains. You're so thin, Mum. You're like a skeleton. Where's your pound of flesh? Where's your spirit? You're the life and soul. I pray thee, gentle mortal, speak again. My ear is much enamoured of thy note. Tie up my mother's tongue. Bring her silently. Oh, how I love thee. How I dote on thee. I've booked a taxi for us both, Tony. You can stay in your old room, clean sheets on the bed. Thanks, Dad, but I need to get back. I'm in a pantomime. Don't they have understudies? Not in Doncaster. Well done. What for? Sticking at it. Thanks. Will you let me know about the funeral? I'll have to leave by about 3ish. Can it be lunchtime? I'll do my best. Safe journey. Gorgeous you are, yes you are, sir. What is your name? Sam? Salmonella? You are my kind of poison. Oh, hello, sir! I love your beard. Did you have egg and beans for breakfast, or was it a full English? Mine's a double sausage. Cheeky. Hello, madam. Oh, I love your hair. Is that a perm, or did you come on a motorbike? I'm so sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I am Cinderella's gorgeous sister, Chlamydia. Has anyone seen Cinderella, by the way? Hideously ugly, with terrible dress sense. Oh, there you are! Hello, sister. Yes, hello. Oh, I'm so sorry. You don't have terrible dress sense. Do expect my apology. Let me buy you a drink. Mine's a rum and cock. What's that, sir? You don't think I'm funny? Don't you like pantomime? Only if Gandalf's in it, I see. I'm deeply offensive. Excuse me while I cry into my boudoir. Oh, he only likes pantomime when there's a film star in it or someone off the telly. Thank you, madam. Well, I've been on the telly, actually. Yes, I have. I was in EastEnders. I played a pair of eyes looking through Dirty Den's letterbox. No, madam, of course you didn't recognise me. I didn't have these fantabulous eyelashes on then, did I? Oh, thank you, sir, for the compliment. Is that a pair of ferrets? Oh, no, sorry, it's your eyebrows. What's that, madam? No, I'm not a nobody. I'm a classical actor. I've been on the West End stage. I'll have you know I've played Feste, the jester. No, not Uncle Fester. Shakespeare. Proper acting. With proper jokes. Many's a good hanging prevents a bad marriage. Fools are as like husbands as pilchards are to herrings. The husband's the bigger. For what says Quinnapolis, better a witty fool than a foolish wit? It's all over your head, isn't it? Hey? No, madam. No, I have never been in Game of Thrones, nor would I like to be. Well, that's a lie, actually. I would like to the fame and the money and the love and the respect. So my mother said she couldn't take her eyes off me. Who's my mother? Dorothy Bell. She died last week. We buried her today. What's that? Why don't I join her? Thank you, sir, I think I will. I may as well be dead. I feel dead talking to you like you Poundland critics. You'll think it's easy, don't you? Being up here. But it's not. It's hard. Why don't you try? Come on, sir. No, cat got your tongue? What about you, sir? Come on, come up here if you think you're hard enough. Show all these lovely young boys and girls just how funny you are. You, madam, eh? Not in the mood? Time of the month, is it? Decorators in, are they? What's that, sir? Do you want to fight? Come on, come up here and fight me. All of you, take you all on, you wannabe drag queens. Come on, I'm waiting. What's the matter? Lost your bottle? Not in the mood? Not feeling it? Well, how do you think I feel? I buried my mother today. Now, if you don't mind, I need to go home. There's clean sheets on the bed. And my dad's waiting. Good night, Doncaster. It's been a ride. No creature loves me. And if I die, no soul shall pity me. The sixth age turns into the lean and slippered pantaloon with spectacles on nose. His youthful hose well saved, a world too wide for his shrunk shank. Dad, what are you doing up that tree? You know you can't feel anything with your leg. You'll have an accident. Don't be ridiculous. I was cycling in the Cairngorms last week. Catch, oh, butterfingers. No, seriously, Dad, that ladder's not safe. Bring all the bad apples to the compost. I'll take the good ones inside. Help yourself to coffee. Half a cup for me. My bladder's not what it used to be. I know the feeling. What's that? You've got one too, have you? One what, Dad? An enlarged prostate. Isn't that what you do when you pray? That's prostrate too. What are you going to do with all Mum's books? There's hundreds. I thought you could take them to Oxfam. Well, don't you want to keep them? I found some of my old letters in one of Dorothy's books. What letters, Dad? Oh, all sorts. Some from my cousin Pam. We were all set to marry, but her father wouldn't allow it. Heartbreaking. What? Wait, Dad, what, you were all set to marry your cousin Pam? Well, that's right. Well, was this before or after you met Mum? Well, we all knew each other at Cambridge. Pam, Douglas, Dorothy, Eric. Pam married Douglas, I married your mother. Turned out for the best in the end. No one left out. Except Eric. I find myself thinking a lot about Pam these days, since I found those letters. I don't want to hear this, Dad. It's disrespectful to Mum. Oh, I'm so sorry, Tony. My brain doesn't stop my mouth anymore. She wasn't the consolation prize, Dad. She put up with a lot. You were very hard to live with. Well, you weren't so easy yourself, were you? A whirling dervish, as I remember. Gone down a lot these days, but there was a time when what, Dad? Well, when you were in the Mikado, playing Coco, the Lord High Executioner. Oh, that's very apt, isn't it? A-levels, wasn't it? No, O-levels, Dad. You never let me do any extracurricular stuff after I failed 3 of those. Oh yes, that was a worry, your work ethic. Dad, I don't know why we're talking about this. It's not making me feel very good. Oh, so you do remember. Huge it was. Huge black bruise. This cheek, I think. Next day, I had to deliver a conference for the Association of Teachers of Mathematics. I told them all I bumped into a tree. I hope they believed me. I'm sorry, You were a very good cocoa, by the way. Thanks, you hit Mum, Dad. Are you listening? I said you hit Mum. Can we stop now? Please, I'm rather tired. Dad, it's all right, isn't it? To make me feel guilty, but when it's your turn, you can't face it, can you? You can't face it that you weren't very nice to Mum. In fact, I don't know how she put up with you half the time. And hitting her, that's unforgivable. How many times, Dad? How many times did you hit her when I wasn't there? Never, Tony. Never. I don't believe you. I'm not proud of it. And yes, it was unforgivable, but you're going to have to believe me, it was just that once. And since we're in the business of owning our guilt, as you put it, facing ourselves, you must know I was jealous. Jealous of you and Dorothy. What you had. I couldn't break through it, that bond. And when I came back from Australia, I just couldn't establish a relationship with you. I was pushed aside, an outsider. Oh, it was fine when it was me and Dorothy. But when it was the three of us, that triangle, that you, me and your mother, I couldn't make that work. And then the soldier, jealous in honour. I beg your pardon? Nothing, Dad. And now, if you don't mind, I'd like to turn in, early night. But first, I need a big shit. Dad? Oh, I'm so sorry, my disinhibitors are playing havoc. Early dementia heightens my neurodiversity. Nothing to worry about, just old Father Time coming home to roost. It does make for more interesting conversations though, Tony, don't you think? Yes, Dad, it does. It really does. That is the first time we've actually been honest with each other. Never too late, Dad, eh? Jolly good. Kiss before I go? Have you cleaned your teeth? I can't remember. Night-night, Tony. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. That was it. That's how it was. I went the next morning and Dad was still asleep. They'd cast a new ugly sister, so I went straight back to London. When I got there, I got a message from the hospital saying that Dad had broken his ribs climbing a ladder picking the last of the apples. Now, I didn't have any acting work this time, so I went straight back to Nottingham, stayed in my old room, which was weird. Visited him a few days a week, and he always insisted on kissing me full on the lips before I went. Never brushed his teeth. And then he contracted pneumonia, which meant they had to give him CPR. And that broke a few more ribs, until eventually they asked me if I minded that they didn't revive him a fourth time, and that we all let him pass away peacefully. Which I agreed. Oh God, I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. I forgot myself for just a moment. I'm sorry. Mewling and puking in his mother's arms. And then the whining schoolboy, with his satchel, shining morning face, creeping like snail, unwillingly to school. And then the lover, sighing like furnace, with a woeful ballad made to his mistress' eyebrow. And then the soldier, jealous in honour, sudden and quick in quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation even in the cannon's mouth. And then the justice, in fair round belly with good capon lined, with eye severe and beard of formal cut, full of wise saws and modern instances, and so he plays his part. The sixth age shifts into the lean and slippered pantaloon, with spectacles on nose, pouch on side, his youthful hose well saved a world too wide for his shrunk shank, his big manly voice turning again to childish treble, pipes and whistles in his sound. Last scene aboard, that ends this strange, eventful history, is second childishness and mere oblivion. Son's teeth, son's eyes, son's taste, son's everything. Goodbye, Dad. Filmed, so better or worse. And what's hilarious is that I think I know 21 of the 23 people. But anyway, so perhaps avoid that for the last 3 shows. Maybe if you did like it, maybe post on social media and sort of do that stuff if you feel inclined. If you didn't like it, just go to the bar and I'll try and talk you round. Thanks very much.